Howdy Cowboys Nation. Join Lone Star Legends TV for all things Dallas Cowboys. In a recent report by Dallas Morning News' Calvin Watkins, it has been confirmed that the Dallas Cowboys will retain Trey Lance for the upcoming 2024 NFL season, and they will pay him a $4.25 million roster bonus due this summer. This decision comes amidst mounting speculation regarding the team's approach to their offensive line, particularly the future of veteran tackle Tyron Smith. The announcement, while anticipated given the Cowboys' investment in Lance last year, sheds light on the contentious handling of Tyron Smith's situation. Despite Smith's impressive performance in the 2023 season, where he played 13 games and earned second-team All-Pro honors, the Cowboys seem reluctant to extend his contract, citing financial concerns. According to reports, the Cowboys' reluctance to retain Smith is not due to salary cap constraints but rather a reluctance to part with cash. This decision has drawn criticism from analysts and fans alike, questioning the team's priorities and commitment to its players. Trey Lance's contract, which will result in a $5.3 million cap hit next season, highlights the discrepancy in the team's financial decisions. While Lance is not expected to see much playing time, his contract will occupy a significant portion of the team's salary cap. Critics argue that the Cowboys could have structured a deal with Smith that would have resulted in a lower cap hit for 2024, making it financially feasible to retain the veteran tackle. Contract projections for Tyron Smith suggest that a deal could have been reached to mitigate his cap hit for the upcoming season, thereby allowing the Cowboys to keep a future Hall of Famer on their roster. Despite concerns about Smith's injury history, many believe that his performance and leadership on the field justify the investment. The Cowboys' decision to prioritize financial considerations over retaining a player of Smith's caliber has sparked debate within the fanbase and the broader football community. While some support the team's pragmatic approach to managing their salary cap, others argue that letting go of a player of Smith's caliber sends the wrong message about the team's commitment to winning. As the Cowboys head into free agency with uncertainties surrounding their offensive line, the future of Tyron Smith remains uncertain. However, the decision to retain Trey Lance for the upcoming season has raised questions about the team's priorities and their commitment to building a championship-caliber roster. The Dallas Cowboys' decision to retain Trey Lance for the 2024 NFL season while facing uncertainties regarding Tyron Smith's future has ignited debate within the football community. While financial considerations may have influenced the team's decision-making process, critics argue that prioritizing cash over retaining a veteran player of Smith's caliber undermines the team's commitment to success on the field. Join Lone Star Legends TV. The debate surrounding the Dallas Cowboys' handling of the Tyron Smith situation reflects the complexities of managing a professional football team. On one hand, the team's cautious approach to financial management is understandable given the constraints of the salary cap. However, prioritizing financial considerations over retaining a player of Smith's talent and leadership sends a troubling message about the team's commitment to winning. From a positive perspective, retaining Trey Lance provides the Cowboys with a promising developmental quarterback option for the future. Additionally, managing the salary cap responsibly is essential for long-term success in the NFL. However, the decision to potentially let go of Tyron Smith raises concerns about the team's willingness to invest in proven talent and maintain a competitive roster. Smith's track record of excellence and his contributions to the team cannot be understated, and his departure would undoubtedly leave a void in the Cowboys' offensive line. Ultimately, the Cowboys' decision-making process should prioritize both financial prudence and on-field success. As fans await further developments in free agency, it's clear that the debate surrounding the team's handling of the Tyron Smith situation will continue to rage on. Now, it's over to the fans. What do you think about the Cowboys' decision to retain Trey Lance while facing uncertainties regarding Tyron Smith's future? Do you believe the team's financial considerations justify potentially letting go of a player of Smith's caliber? Share your thoughts and opinions on social media and join the conversation. In a turn of events that could spell trouble for the Dallas Cowboys, quarterback Dak Prescott finds himself in a pivotal position as contract negotiations with the team hit a standstill. Following a stellar performance that landed him as the runner-up in the MVP race, Prescott now enters a contract year with significant leverage, including a no-tag and no-trade clause, coinciding with a record-breaking $30 million increase in the salary cap. The situation is compounded by the lack of clarity surrounding the team's direction, with both head coach Mike McCarthy and newly appointed defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer operating on one-year deals. Despite impending free agency for key players like Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb, talks with their representatives have failed to materialize, further muddying the waters for the franchise. Prescott's agent, Todd France, reportedly did not engage in face-to-face negotiations with the Cowboys at the NFL Scouting Combine, sparking speculation of discord between the two parties. While the Cowboys maintain that in-person meetings are unnecessary, critics argue that such high-stakes deals warrant direct communication. Amidst this uncertainty, rumors of a potential Prescott holdout loom large, raising questions about the team's ability to perform without their star quarterback. Although Prescott's dedication and leadership make such a scenario unlikely, his camp may feel compelled to explore all options given the impasse in negotiations. Critics point to the lack of a cohesive plan from the Cowboys' front office, exemplified by the departure of veteran left tackle Tyron Smith and doubts surrounding the team's willingness to make significant moves in free agency. With reports indicating that a Prescott extension is far from guaranteed, tensions continue to mount within the organization. In light of these developments, fans are divided on the best course of action for the Cowboys. Some argue that securing Prescott's long-term commitment should be the team's top priority, citing his integral role in their recent successes. Others express concern over the potential financial ramifications of a lucrative contract extension, cautioning against overcommitting to a single player. As negotiations linger, the Cowboys face mounting pressure to resolve the situation before it adversely impacts their upcoming season. Whether they can navigate these turbulent waters and secure Prescott's future with the team remains to be seen. The Dallas Cowboys find themselves at a crossroads as contract talks with Dak Prescott reach an impasse. With the quarterback's future hanging in the balance, the team must navigate choppy waters to secure a resolution that benefits both parties. The situation underscores both the positive and negative aspects of the Cowboys' approach. On one hand, their reluctance to rush into negotiations reflects a prudent fiscal strategy, ensuring they don't overextend themselves financially. However, their failure to provide clarity and direction risks alienating key players and destabilizing team morale. Ultimately, the decision to extend Prescott's contract hinges on finding a balance between securing the team's future and maintaining financial flexibility. While a prolonged standoff may signal discord within the organization, a hasty resolution could have long-term repercussions on the team's financial health. It's a delicate balancing act that requires careful consideration of both short-term and long-term goals. As the Cowboys grapple with uncertainty surrounding Prescott's future, fans are divided in their opinions. While some advocate for prioritizing the quarterback's extension to solidify the team's foundation, others caution against overcommitting to a single player at the expense of roster flexibility. Some fans express frustration with the team's perceived lack of urgency in resolving the situation, fearing the potential fallout of a protracted contract dispute. Others remain optimistic that a mutually beneficial agreement can be reached, allowing the Cowboys to focus on their on-field performance. Overall, fan sentiment reflects the complexity of the situation, with emotions running high as the team navigates this critical juncture. As negotiations continue, fans eagerly await a resolution that will shape the Cowboys' future for years to come.